Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. This is the blueprints, and we are on attempt or day number 3. Day 1, we fooled around a little bit, started learning some stories. The last attempt that we did, we found out about some political intrigue within our family, especially with Mary Gold, the author, and we found a safe code. We didn't come across the safe and all that stuff, but we shall see how far we can get in this time. I'll take a look at yesterday's blueprints. We got fairly close until both the drawing room and conference room had door locks and we weren't able to get any further. Let's see if we can get any further this time. Let's see, attempt 1 we did use the left room, attempt 2 we went forward, attempt 3 we will start over in the right. The nook, the bedroom, or the spare room. Well, we ran out of keys last time. We have yet to run into any issues with stepping yet, and the spare room is just a straight shot. Just telling us to keep a journal. Here's a key for us. Wonder if any of these are Marigold books. Chapel, hallway, or storeroom? Chapel, hallway, storeroom. Right now, do we have any money? I don't think so, so we can't even enter this room. Can we? What happens if we enter this room with no money? Nothing. They can't take any money from us. Okay. Parlor, pantry, or guest bedroom. We haven't gotten the parlor room yet. We'll make a dead end room over here. Same as before. One true, one false. Only one has the answer. There are 4 boxes in this room. There is only 1 box in this room. The gems are in the true box. Well, we know there's more than 1 box in this room, so it can't be that one. There are 4 boxes in this room. I'm not seeing another box, so unless they got it hidden under the couch somewhere. I'm not seeing it over in the store corners. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with the black one. The gems are in a true box. We saw these pictures before in another room before. The commissary. It said true or yes and no. This is going to be a dead-end room. Let's see, do we want items? Or whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. So far we haven't had an issue with steps yet, but I think this might be useful. Because we know we're going to have at least one more bedroom, which is an extra 7 steps if we ever need it. Alright, key, gem, and coins. You have to go back to the chapel, so we'll lose that coin immediately. There's the dog tags that say 10 again. Oh, is this the Red Prince? Yep, and Marigold. This is the story they were talking about that has political undertones, but she said it just wrote for her son. There was a Red Prince who sat on a red throne. He had the red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The Red Prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of the swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and in bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we had said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like a prince from his toe to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Got millions of thoughts on this book, trying to determine how it matches with the story. We knew that she had wrote it for her son, and people call it political. We also know from the newspaper clippings that the red gems were stolen, the ruby gems. Because the guy only liked red. I don't know. We'll probably get explained more as we continue to play. We need to go back now through the chapel. Still have no coins to lose here. Also noticing these pieces all around. One is the gardener. Two looks like the cook. Three is another gardener. Can't tell what she's holding. Maybe a farmer. And then 4, a jockey. 5 would be a maid. And then 6 is a chimney sweep. I am just taking a quick note real quick. This will probably be important in a bit. Let's see, 1 was a gardener. 2 was a cook. 3 is a farmer. 4 was a maid. 5 is a jockey. 6 is a chimney sweep. And a clock motif that seems to be everywhere. I'm probably overthinking this. Let's see. Security will allow us to continue on. Allows us to see all items currently in the house. A hallway is the same thing but without the gem requirement. And then a closet's a dead end. I do not want dead ends yet. Lock and a clock. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Right now we're still traveling right. Let's see, pantry leads to a dead end. Den can lead us on. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. I wonder if the times and the clocks have anything to do with anything. Because they all seem to be different. These ones are all the same. I'm gonna get down to the amphitheater and gonna need to know some of this information. Dead end. Got a gem in this room. Commissary. I'm drawing a blank. What days did they say it was locked? Obviously it's not today. But items for sale. We don't have coins right now. 2 items. Storeroom. There's a key, gem, coins. Commissary can allow us to keep going too. gems. The sledgehammer was good last time. Set of gems, 4. And running shoes. Alright, there's the punch outs. 12 to 16. With, desert, without, and. So these letters change. 50% off sale on the day 2021. Should probably make a note of this too. So the commissary. Closed 12 through 16. Still got quite a few videos before we get to that. And then they got the sale on the 20th and 21st. See, this door is locked. We want to use our only key just yet, or we can double back one later. Let's see, pantry leads back to the entrance hall, and observatory leads upwards. Can't turn that wheel. There we go. Can't jump down, I gotta follow the pathway. Star. Constellation effects will... North Star gain 1 coin. Doesn't affect that. You never know, sometimes things can change. Fishing rod. Fixed Stars. The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Wynne. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, Twins, Slice. Interesting. Can't back out. The commissary with a kitchen. We only have one coin right now. No way to go back. We will have to eventually go back through the chapel to go through the other entrance halls. Good on step still. There's a pet somewhere in here. Okay. I don't have enough coins for any of this. Banana for +3, a club sandwich for +15, bacon and eggs +10, and add morning room to today's draft pool. Today's main course, country stew pie, broiled truck stew layered with them, baked to perfection, topped with mashed potato, Parmesan cheese crust +20, plus an additional 10 if you have a broiler room in your house. We do not yet. So maybe we'll have to come back around, see if we can get more coins. Burger box, closet, and a drawing room. Fortunately, we have no more coins, so we have to go for a dead-end room. So far, the burger box has helped us out with the dark room. If I'm not mistaken, it says something about outside that didn't help us out. For the closet. There's 2 items. There's a key. Gem. Alright, well, the commissary we can still take, or we can go back to the entrance hall. Try a different direction. So we'll double on back to see what we can get. Chapel's the fastest way, but we're going to lose our 1 coin. Unfortunately, we don't have enough diamonds. Although this would have been a nice room to get some more coins to double back to both the commissary and the kitchen. We don't have enough diamonds. Spare room will do nothing. So I guess we'll add a bedroom, and the nursery should help us out. if this is Marigold. Save our keys for the moment. We'll take in a drawing room. Oh, that is very cool. I noticed this, if we go outside and look in, we'll be able to see the rooms from this side. So we have one ability to go over and one ability to go up. It's a storeroom, pantry, or locksmith. So far we don't have any diamonds. 4 coins would be nice. If push comes to shove, we can go back to the commissary, which we're going to need to eventually. Coins. Same notice before, an extra 2 steps. Diamond, that would have been nice. No diamonds. West Hall. It'll help connect to the drawing room and go forward. Or a dead end. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epstein, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Hopefully it doesn't mean that these rooms are locked. Should have came from the opposite direction. Don't have a gem. This is just a blank room. Utility closet, I guess. The gymnasium. Dark room. Guest bedroom. Door will send us to the right, and then we'll have a dead end or a guest bedroom with an extra 10, 11, 12 steps. This talks about the billiard room. See, bedroom, if we go in there we get +2, but we're going to lose one of our coins. We might as well though, because it's either that or through the knock. We have 2 keys. One of them we need for the commissary. Car keys. I don't remember seeing a car outside. Well, we ventured on the first day, but maybe because we got the keys. We can go out there and check in a bit. Definitely won't end the day before going out there then. That was a dead end. So we want to go down the hallway to the den. The commissary. We can get 1 gem for 3 coins. Or we can save and hope for more. Don't know what the running shoes do. It won't let it show us. You never know what we're gonna need. This is a shame because it's going to be all dead ends. Might as well do the walk-in closet and see what 4 items we can get. Key. A compass. Okay. 2 gems. So we got a compass and car keys. The only car left on the estate should be in the garage. See if we can go find the garage, because there's nowhere else we can go into the floor plan. we can do is shake that. Can't get out there. Looking for the garage. Seems to be a dead end. Can't activate the torches. Where is the garage? Can access in there. Still leaves the estates. Apple orchard. Well, there was a safe code, but I doubt it's that. I have 9083. I don't want to brute force it, so if this one doesn't work, I'll keep looking. No. We did see pictures though of this area. That mine shaft. I'm sure all this stuff will come into play later. Still no clue where the garage is at. Unless it's a room that happens in the house. Maybe around back. Eventually. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to call it a day here. I do thank you all again for joining me. We'll take a look at our stats. total of 19 rooms. We reached vent 4, took 54 steps, and found 2 items. 5 new rooms. We're discovering more each day. Thank you all again for joining in, and I shall see you all next time.